Guru Paramparam. Om Bhadram Karneभिः शृणुयामदेवाः Bhadram Pashyemakshabhiryajatraः Sthirairangai Stushtuvaagum Sastanubhiः Yasheva Devahitai Yadayuः Swasti na Indro Vriddhashravah Swasti na Pusha Vishwavedaः Swasti nastarksho arishtanemihi Swasti no brahaspatir dadhatu Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namaste Ganapataye Tvameva Pratyaksham Tattvamasi Tvameva Kevalam Kartasi Tvameva kevalam dhartasi, Tvameva kevalam hartasi, Tvameva sarvam brahmidam brahmasi. We'll stop now. So we'll do the first Anuvaka. So after the Shanti Patha, where we have asked for grace from all the Devatas, Ganaka Rishi has declared his understanding that it is direct, clear for me. You indeed, Tvam eva, Tattvam asi. You indeed are that absolute reality. Then he has a few more things to be said, he says. And for that, I want to share that I had a dream last night. In my dream, there was a conference happening in Keshava Srishti. There was a group of people, about 6+, who had met to inquire about who or what God is. Remember, I am their God, okay? It's my dream. And they are discussing me. One of them says, you know what, I am an agnostic. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. I don't know. The other, atheist, says, I don't believe in all this. I am a self-made person. All that I have done, I have achieved in my life. And I will not allow anyone to take credit for it. The third is a bhakta. Bhakta is saying, oh, whatever I have done is all thanks to Bhagwan. He's made everything possible. So the third guy is totally dismissed by the atheist and the agnostic. They say, how stupid you are. So religious, so superstitious, useless character. Nothing will come of you. Then there is the yogi, Ashtanga yogi, who's saying that, you know what, you all just talk too much. You should just sit in meditation. Experience yourself. If more people were to meditate, we would all be fine. And the sixth one is an energy person. So energy work. Said all this, whatever you all are talking, it is all pure energy, and you have to experience your own energy. You have not experienced it, you don't know. So the setting is very beautiful. They are all sitting outside. There's a lot of nice greenery, wonderful shrubs, and is wonderful weather also. The sun is just setting. This lovely light, golden light. And they, of course, from time to time in their deliberations, they stop to have some snacks and tea, dahi kachori, so on and so forth. And they continue to discuss in the entire day. That's the dream. The material for that dream, for all these characters, these 6+ characters, their body minds, their thoughts, their discussions, the air, the water, the sunlight, all the facilities, all that material, where did it come from? From me. In each and every part of that person's life, person's thoughts, even in the air, in all this inert material that was there in the dream, including the air conditioning and the concrete and the hall, everything. It was pervaded by me. As a dreamer, I am there in and through. What about the intelligence? Whatever are their discussions, their deliberations, their arguments, their emotions, because each and every one is feeling challenged by what the other is saying. Correct? So because that somebody else's belief system is very different from my own as in whoever, the atheist or the agnostic or whoever it is. So lot of reaction happening, and some lobbies also getting made, and they're like, "Main teko batata hu, you come outside. You challenge me like this in front of everyone, you put me down, I'll show you." All of that, the intelligence that made the entire setup possible, the intelligence that pervades each and every mind in that discussion, deliberation, that intelligence, that nimitta karanam is me. I am, because of me, there is the material in the dream, okay, which we have looked at. There is the intelligence in the dream. There is nimitta karanam meaning the intelligent cause, and upadana karanam, the material cause. Are there two different causes? One unitary cause, without any bhinna, without any bheda. Abhinna nimitta upadana karanam. I am that material and intelligent cause for my dream. Correct? So what is Ganaka Rishi saying? Ganaka Rishi is saying that this Jagat that I see, this manifest Jagat, Tvameva kevalam kartasi. You are the karta. Because of you who are in the form of laws and principles for all the phenomena that occur, just like in my conference, whatever dream I had, all the discussions, to sustain the laws and principles in my conference, I was the karta. Right? What about this entire Jagat? What about the different processes that occur in the Jagat? The whole discipline of knowledge that goes in the name of physics, laws of gravity, the biological processes that happen in the body, psychological processes. The beauty of gravity which holds this earth that's spinning at a ridiculously fast rate. And we all know about momentum. That if you're spinning, you try doing pradakshina. Okay, suppose you start doing atma pradakshina around yourself. Okay, do it 12 times. And all these Kathak dancers, they do. After 20, let's say, you will collapse. The earth is not only doing this, okay, rotating, it's also revolving. And it's held with such a magnetic force called gravity. The laws and principles that sustain it. It doesn't collapse. And the weight of the earth, you can well imagine. It doesn't collapse, but it is held by a certain law, a certain principle. I am that Karta. In the conference, and here Ganak Rishi says, Tvameva Kartasi. Kevalam. So Ganapati, Saguna Brahma, Ishvara. So Saguna Brahma here, Brahman with attributes. Another word for that is Ishvara Bhagwan. So Bhagwan, I am relating to you as Ganapati. Ganapati, you are the Karta of all of this. Not only the Karta. It's not like you delivered this baby and ran away and somebody else is babysitting it, okay? You are the Dharta of it. Dharta as in the one that sustains all of it. On an everyday basis, Surya Devata ensures that the sun rises when it does. Of course, we know that the sun doesn't rise. We move. All the processes, the way the air blows, fire is always hot. There's no exception to that. So you see that there is a certain predictability, there is a certain certainty in the way in which just this entire Jagat functions. And all of that is sustained by laws and principles. So, Tvameva Kevalam Dhartasi. Here I may say, no, I am self-made. I put in a lot of effort. Because of the effort I have put in, I've managed to accomplish so much. But what is it that made your accomplishment possible? Your capacity to reason, think, analyze, synthesize, certain opportunities that came your way, certain people you met. No, I just happen to know lots of people. I do a lot of name dropping. Whatever you do. The grace to meet certain people at a certain time, to meet people who are beneficial, who are supportive to you, and especially people who are not so supportive to you because they teach you a lot. All of them. The law of karma, that is what we are experiencing on a day-to-day basis. So, I don't know what law of karma is. Really? You are experiencing your punya papa on a daily basis? So, some little suffering. I am used to a diet of fruits. Let's say, there is no fruits. What is this? This is my karma. So, today, this may feel like papa for me. I'm always used to having fruit in the morning. What is this? Or somebody was looking forward to idli. Some people were looking forward to, some people were not looking forward to. The ones who are looking forward to, punya experience. The ones who are like, oh God, every Saturday we have, I just had. And in fact, we made such a big batch of idlis at home that we were eating it for like 2 days. I didn't want to see any idlis, but what to do? Experience of punya papa. Small. Okay, there can be big punya also, big papa also. So somebody slips and falls, fracture, little suffering. Okay. This is my experience on a daily basis. Somebody appreciated me, I feel very nice. Somebody humiliated me, oh papa, suffering. Daily basis, I am experiencing my karma. Who is sustaining that karma? That law of karma. That according to the karma that I have done, this much punya, this much papa comes to me. Tvameva kevalam dhartasi. There is no escape from karma, as we know very well and we experience it very well. Then, if and when this body goes away, where will it go? Thankfully, we are biodegradable. So we will return to the elements. Nobody has to, have a plan or strategy for recycling the body. Thank God. Really. With all the plastic and what all we are involved in, we have to think of strategies to dispose of the plastic, how to make it single use to no use, and so on and so forth. But body taken care of, no problem. Where will it resolve? It will resolve into the elements. Whether you are a sadhu who is put in the Ganga, the waters, fishes will take care of you very nicely. Of course, decaying process is also there. Or if you are buried, then also you become food. We are all sustained by the lives and the deaths of so many. So much manure is around, okay? Millions and millions of people have walked on this earth, and they have provided, imagine, the manure and the fertilizer for all the potatoes and the kaddus and the brinjals and whatever else. You're eating dead people, actually. It sounds very gross, okay? But it's all manure, it's all fertilizer, and of course biogas and all. Yeah. So, Bhagwan, you, Ganapati, you resolve everything. There is no destruction. We know that. As a part of modern science, we have studied that matter is never destroyed. It only changes form. Same thing with energy. Energy is also never destroyed. Changes form. You eat something, you have energy. Matter, now you had breakfast, so little more energy. Otherwise you were ravenous. That matter also gets converted into more matter. If energy is not expended, then matter nicely sits on your body as fat. Okay? A different kind of matter. Then more huffing and puffing and walking and doing all sorts of things. Okay, energy expended. Then hungry. Then more matter. Matter, energy. Form keeps changing. There is no destruction. What is it that sustains this law? You indeed. The dream that I had about this entire conference, where did the dream disappear? Because it ended after some time. It resolved in me. It came from me. It resolved in me. We don't say it was destroyed by me. Some people translate, okay, Shiva is destroyer. What is there to destroy? There is nothing to destroy. It resolves in you. Resolves meaning that it becomes unmanifest. What was manifest, what had a certain form and a certain function, it lived its life, it had its dance, then ho gaya, Purna Ayu or whatever Ayu happened, then resolves. Resolves meaning becomes unmanifest. As a body, Sthula Sharira. So for all these bodies, prime bodies or not, these 7 billion currently on the planet, and not to mention all the other living forms across galaxies, across multiverses, who is the one who sustains all of this? You indeed, you alone. So what is very important to note is that this Kevalam is there. So it is a good check for you that, I think I made this possible, so much I have to manage, you don't know. So I'm managing my home, I'm managing work, and then I'm managing all the nursing care for my parents, and then I'm involved with this network, that network, all that, whatever you are saying. Who's making all of this possible? Kevalam. Okay? So you alone, Hartasi. So that everything is resolved in you, and that you are the one, you alone. Tvameva sarvam khalu idam. Khalu means indeed. This idam brahmasi. Idam is this. So you alone is sarvam idam. No, only certain parts are auspicious, only certain things are divine, other things are secular. We have no such divide. So here, Tvam eva, you alone, indeed are that Brahman, that reality. So he has spoken about the entire manifestation and what sustains it. And now he says, you indeed are that Brahman. How come Ganapati Rishi is saying all this? You can only recognize something when you know it. Correct? So I see that I am that. If I didn't know what Brahman means, I cannot say, I cannot use the word. Even if I use the word, I will not mean what it says. Correct? So here, this expression of identity is what Ganapati Rishi is saying here, that he sees that I am that absolute reality and that you are that. That in seeing you, I am seeing me. As a bhakta, you are validating Bhagwan actually. Bhagwan doesn't need your validation. But in your recognition, in your acknowledgement, you see how you are always connected. In your acknowledgement, you allow yourself to see that there is something more to you than what you had earlier imagined. And all the way, because of exposure to Vedanta Shastra, you are able to see that you and Bhagwan are one. Identity. So a lot of this statement, because the first Anuvaka means like a verse, that is, the many nuances of that are being unfolded in the next Anuvaka. So I'm not spending too much time here. We'll proceed. Tvam sakshat atmasi nityam. This sakshat word is a very beautiful word. We generally use it in the context of pratyaksham, direct and immediate. So, Atma is in I, not some small self, big self. I don't know if you all have heard that. Okay, that's all nonsense. Atma is I. So, Tvam Atma, you are me. What greater love can be there, like other than this? You are me, there is no difference. And is it that you were me once upon a time, now I have fallen from grace, I have sinned a lot, so I have to rise and shine? No. Nityam. You have always been me. I have always been you. And how maybe things might change. I will do a lot of papa. I am a big papi. Mahapapma, Gita says. So what to do? We live in a really corrupt world. A lot of things have to be done. A lot of compromises have to be made. So I have to do all these things. Whatever you do, you don't do, etc. Atma Nityam Asi. You, Brahman, are me, Atma, and you have always been like that. It is me because I did not see my connection to you from a body-mind standpoint. That's why I felt separate from you, and I was always fighting against the laws and principles. That is you. I was resisting people, I am resisting situations, I am resisting you basically. I didn't know that. I wanted things to be different, but things are not different. I'm trying so hard to convince my children to be different. They are not. I yearn, I plead, I reassure, so many things I do for my partner, nothing happens. So I'm resisting a person, but really speaking, I am resisting the laws and principles that make the person. In other words, I am resisting Ishvara. You're getting what I'm saying? Because the laws and principles is the certain background of that person. That person is trying, each person is trying to be their best, whatever is their best. So because of a certain set of situations, let's say the person had to take a lot of responsibilities in childhood. That person was not allowed to have a childhood, so became the elder of the family, and then became very, very serious, and no time to play, no time to have fun, so on and so forth. Now moves around with a secret sorrow, but loves to hang out with children, because then that brings out the child in that person. So I see that, and that person is always functioning as an adult. Even a joke has to be explained very elaborately. Person doesn't get it. That's fine. This person is a result of his or her background. The lots of laws and principles that have operated to make the person this way. No, but this person should not be like that. Eh? Who are you to say? This person should not be like that means the person's background should not be like this. But what is it that contributed to that person's background? The person's karma. What is it that sustains that person's karma? Bhagwan. So, when I say this person should not be like this, should change. Why? Because for the sake of my mood, I am actually resisting Bhagwan. So nothing big, it's not some papa, okay? So don't think, oh my God, I'm resisting Bhagwan, this is too much. No. We are just seeing the connections all the way. That person is not a creature operating in isolation. Sustain laws, principles all the time. So that Brahma is me, Atma. Only when you start to see your connections with everyone and you see the laws and principles that uphold it, then you see, yes, Ganapati, when you manifest, when Brahman manifests, you are Ganapati. Because now you have the status of creation, sustenance and resolution. With respect to yourself, what are you? You are Brahman, absolute reality. That I am. Nityam. Never was a time that I was not you. He continues. So this is the crux of the teaching, the Upanishad. Then he says, Ritam Vachmi, Satyam Vachmi. Ritam and Satyam are two words that are used. Ritam is what I consider to be true in line with the scriptures. And Satyam here, Vachmi as in I say, it is a Vedic Arsha Prayoga. Satyam is what I consider to be true. What I consider to be true may be different from what actually is. So Ritam is considered as the cosmic order as well. And Ritam, that which is blessed, that which is in line with the scriptures. What I am saying is not my imagination, Ganapati Rishi says. You know, some people, especially in academia, we see this. What people say is, the rishis did lot of tapasya. Then, in meditation, they were inspired. Then after meditation, they made some compositions. That's not how it is. Bhagwan revealed the teachings to the rishis. So they are receptacles, they receive it, they see it. And Ganaka Rishi, having been blessed by this knowledge, he declares that what I am saying is not only what I see as the truth, but it is that which is blessed by the entire Veda. This teaching you will find everywhere, and because it is the knowledge of Bhagwan. So what about it? If this is true, this knowledge is blessed by Bhagwan, then there is a sampradaya, there is the whole tradition that transmits this it's not even information, it transmits this knowledge across generations. And so that people may be blessed by this, people may not struggle with the struggle of becoming, because I have to be more significant, I have to do this, I have to do that, where I am is not enough. The constant judgment I do on the basis of my prakriti, correct? So what to do, I am always running around. Or what to do, I feel so sleepy most of the time. Nothing excites me, nothing interests me. Or what to do, I feel like reading all the time. And I read all things that may not be related to my work. So I get very excited. Oh, okay, this is also there, that is also there, okay. So this cryptocurrency is also there, blockchain is also there. I want to read, I want to know, okay. So the sattva, rajas, tamas, okay, these different gunas operating in me, but I make a judgment on myself. Based on this, I make a judgment on the others also, how dull they are, how boring they are, so much inertia. It's Prakriti operating in them, Prakriti operating in me. So after breakfast, if you had a heavy breakfast, of course some of you all will feel sleepy. Very natural. That's Prakriti. Do you make a judgment on yourself? Oh, I shouldn't feel sleepy. Well, it's good to not feel sleepy. You won't be fully available. But if you're sleepy. Now what to do about it? Okay? So, the way I am, the way other people are, constant judgment. If the judgment made us happy, fantastic, keep going. But it doesn't. Every judgment alienates you from another. Because now you've put the person in a box. You will relate only to the extent that is required. You're not open to anything else about that person. So the sense of separation increases. Then we are looking to connect with everyone after putting them very nicely in all the boxes. This is our irony. So anyway, the point is that I am declaring what I know to be true and what has the backing of the scriptures. And this sampradaya that is there, may you protect it. May you protect me, because since you have blessed me with this, I will share it with my shishyas and they will share it with their shishyas and so on and so forth. The entire sampradaya will continue. Avatvam mam. So tvam, may you protect me. Avavaktaram, the one who is the speaker, may you protect. This ava means to protect. Okay? So the one who's speaking what? Speaking this knowledge, this Upanishad, may you protect. Avashrotaram, the ones who are listening to this. So it's a prayer for all shishyas also, very beautiful. So may you protect them, because they are just not listening in terms of just through the ears, but it is sinking into their heart, because they are seeing on a manifest level their connection with everything, and they are all also able to see the truth behind every manifestation. Avadataram. So the data here is the one who initiates the devotees into any kind of worship. So it might be Ganapati Puja, it might be Ganapati Upasana, any kind of worship. The one who shares that knowledge. Because the only thing that you become much the richer for is when you share knowledge. Because that's the beauty of an idea, it spreads. And it can spread like a virus. It's very beautiful. Just one thought, one idea. And we see it can change people, it can spark a revolution, it can contribute hugely to a civilization, it can contribute to a project, it can contribute to the fulfillment in your life. One idea. And here, what are we talking? We're talking about the truth of everything. So the one who initiates the devotees into worship, the one who is the data, the giver of that, may you protect, may you bless that person. Avadhataram. So the one who is the dhata here is the one who memorizes this. So we understand the Karna Parampara. We have an oral tradition because of our Shravanam. And the reason why this Shravanam is possible, that you listen, you memorize. And that has blessed lots of people. You memorize it because it's always available with you. If your book is not there, if your CD is not there, no problem. You have it all. So the one who memorizes and actually studies the meaning of the Upanishad, not just mechanically repeating it. Even if you're not mechanical, suppose you're repeating it, like a lot of us do in Maharashtra, or the ones who do Ganapati Puja, who may be repeating this Upanishad as a part of their prayer. They may not know the meaning fully. They have the sense, but they've not studied it. So the one who is the dhata, Ava, may you protect, the one who studies the meaning of the Upanishad. Why? Because that one is going to pass it on in some way or the other. Avanu janam avashishyam. So here all the entire parampara that is there, the shishyas that are there, and the one who follow after. So anu meaning paschat, after, the ones who follow that, and the ones who recite after the teacher, because that's how a mantra must be learnt. That's how an Upanishad must be learnt. That is how it is traditionally. Not by listening to YouTube or any audio. Because the blessings of the person who has learnt it, memorized it, and the blessings that are available, that's not available to you. When you learn something by just listening to the chant. Singing, of course, you can learn. Stotras you can learn by listening. Mantras must be learnt one-to-one. So here the Shishya is blessed because the whole Ganaka Rishi blessings all the way across generations is available for that Shishya, and that Shishya has chosen to repeat and understand. Then may you protect Paschat, what is that? It's behind you. What is in front of you? Now here there are different directions that are being mentioned. And here you are seeking protection. So now this is a bit odd. Ganaka Rishi has just said, oh, you are Brahman, I am Atma, va. Then what is this? Is he scared? Why he is talking about protection? It's like, hafta money, like, please, thoda protection money we call it. So what protection he is seeking? This is protection for the Sampradaya. That protection meaning what? If something is protected, it will continue. in the face of challenges, in the face of attacks on it, in the face of people who choose to disbelieve, choose to not commit themselves to a practice. Because here are laws and principles that sustain a sampradaya. The Shishyas sustain the sampradaya. The Gurus also, but it is the Shishya's commitment that makes the sampradaya. Because eventually they become the Gurus. So much has to be protected. And here, Vipsa, there's a repetition for the sake of emphasis. Sarvataha, in all directions, all places, all ways. Mam pahi pahi, like protect me. And also protect all that is above me, urdhva, adaraha, what is below me. How can you do that? You know, we have an orientation which we have to really be conscious of. We say, सब ऊपर वाले के हाथ में है, correct? We behave as if Bhagwan is dead here. Mahatmas do this. Bhagwan ki kripa hai. We look upwards. Nobody says Bhagwan ki kripa hai. Suppose you say that. Say, what are you doing? You mean to say Bhagwan is at Patal? Yes? All directions. How can Ganapati protect us from what is above, below, sideways, sarvataha, everywhere? How? Only Bhagwan is sarvataha. Why are we looking upwards only? Can't help it. It's a childhood orientation. If we are saying Bhagwan is laws and principles, then he's here, he's there everywhere. Wherever you look and wherever you can't look, because the head cannot turn, then you get scared. Imagine if the head turns the other way. That's how ghosts are depicted, or some witch or someone. Okay. But all directions. That you are able to protect all directions because you are everywhere. That is what is meant when it is said that Bhagwan is all pervasive. You say, Bhagwan is all pervasive. This is what we do, our orientation, okay? So here, reminder, changing our orientation. That's what the Upanishad always is doing, challenging you. It's like sometimes I use the word demolition squad. Any concept you have, any idea you have that limits you, that limits the other, attack, gone. So you need to have some strength to deal with so much negation, demolition. But the negation is because you have a mix-up. Otherwise there is no need for negation. So sarvato mam pahi pahi samantat. Then Tvam vangmayastvam chinmayaha. So now we are talking about what is manifest reality. What is a very subtle form by which we communicate? It is the world of sound. All kinds of sounds. What is uttered by your vak? Even the crow, okay, cow is also uttered by vak. The different sounds of the birds, animals, all beings, and the range of words that is possible by a person. This is the greatest blessing for a human being, because otherwise there's not much difference between me and a chimpanzee. But this whole vocal apparatus is so sophisticated that it, in Sanskrit, when we learn the basics, we learn how to pronounce. So if I say Sakara. You can see Sakara. Suppose I say Sakara. So some people speak like that. So then they will say, no. You know what you can do when you have to say sir? You keep your tongue before, what do you call it? Sir. So there will be a description of where you need to keep your tongue, and it will be before your teeth. And you make a hissing sound. Sir. Suppose you say, sir. Put your tongue inside and still try and make that sound. You can do that. So like that, for every akshara, there is a whole description of how to make the sound. That sound is possible because of your ability. There are a lot of devatas operating, okay, for us to make even one sound. And the sound carries. These people in the spaceship, they cannot remove their, astronaut suit and talk to each other. They will just be moving their mouths because they cannot hear each other. Why? There is no air to carry the sound. So the vyashti as in at an individual level, the sound that you make and whatever carries to everyone, the laws and principles that make it possible, Tvam Vangmayaha. Ganapati, you are that which is in the form of words, which makes all words possible, which makes it possible for words to be uttered and words to be understood and assimilated. How is that? Tvam Chinmayaha. So we offer our namaskara to Swami Chinmayaji. Chinmayaha, Mayaha is full of prachurya, abundance. So abundance of what? Of chit. Chit as in consciousness. Chit and Maya, when the two words come together, it becomes Chinmaya. Tvam Chinmayaha, this is page 4 and Anuvaka 4. Tvam Chinmayaha. So what is the reality of every word? There is a manifest form of the word, but every word comes from silence. Because a word is a form, is a sound form. We try to capture it through these frequencies also. I think hertz is the measure, yeah. The form comes from formlessness. Formlessness doesn't mean nothing. Formlessness means unmanifest form. Form is there, not manifest yet. The silence that you are, the form comes. Also referred to as nada. So any form, any sound comes from you. The different sounds that are there, and there is a very low frequency sound that is operating all the time. Any sound, whether gross, loud, metal, heavy metal, rock music, classical music, any kind of music, okay, cacophony also, jo bhi hai. Sound is you, but from where has it come? Chinmayaha. From that which is the basis of all forms and in fact all sounds, you are indeed that. We have different experiences of Ananda. You read something that you enjoy. There is Vishaya Ananda. Ananda coming from just that delight of reading something you enjoy. You are with a loved one, not doing anything particular, but just spending time together. Again, there is Ananda there. The projecting mind resolves. You do some asana, or you had very good meditation, as you call it. So there is Yogananda. So like that, there is different Vishayananda. The experience of Ananda, experience of joy, when the subject, the wanting person, resolves with the object of that will give me fulfillment. Whether it is at asana practice, pranayama, listening to music, dancing, playing, anything. Resolution takes place. The different experiences of Ananda we have all experienced. But it is little Ananda. That little Ananda is possible because you are there in every experience. You are the one that is present in the Vishayananda, whatever is the Vishaya, whatever is the subject matter or the person. You are there in Yogananda. You are there even in Advaita Ananda. That's why people keep coming to class. I don't fully understand what we do in Vedanta class, but I still come. There is Advaita Ananda. You get a glimpse of what you really are. But then you require some commitment to back it up. Otherwise it becomes a feel-good exercise. Okay? All of this, actually speaking, this limited Ananda that you are experiencing is really you. When certain conditions are there, i.e. Ragadvesha, only then I experience Ananda. I love Karela. So then if I have Karela sabzi, Vishayananda is there. I love Drupad, very absorbing. When I listen to Drupad, beautiful. Vishayananda. From where that Ananda came? Somebody else will say, Drupad, my God, I will never go. So you don't go anywhere? There is no rhythm? What is this? What is this? Is this called absorption? I will run away from this. So for that person's raga is not Drupad. But for you, you love that. You love that form of music. So our Ananda, experiential Ananda, is limited by our raga and dvesha. I like something and then I enjoy it. If I don't like something, then obviously I run away from it. Then I am not happy. So all the experiences of my Ananda, what makes it possible? Ganapati. But really speaking, the experience is there because of the experiencer. That experiencer, the truth of that experiencer is limitless. Ananta, no anta, no limit, no boundary, as though limited by raga dvesha. So every experience of Ananda is giving me a glimpse of who I really am. If I am able to neutralize my raga dvesha, then no situation can limit my experiential Ananda. Correct? No situation can contribute to it really. No situation can take away from it. Why? Because I have discovered that Anandamaya is indeed Brahmamaya. Tvam Anandamaya, Tvam Brahmamaya. That Ananda that I just get glimpses of is really Ananta. Ananta, no end, na antaha, that which is Brahman, which is the limitless. There is more to be unfolded, which we will look at in the next class. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. So we'll have a 10-minute break. If you need a